Guys, welcome back to the channel. Get hyped, because today we are going to finally work on this mini bike again and get it running, because last night I pulled it over with some starter fluid and it pulled over fine. I need to get this carburetor straightened out. The gasket is shot. When I pulled it off last time, we're going to make a gasket. The O-ring was shot. We might have to use some gasket maker. I don't have another O-ring. Let's do that today. Get hyped. Alright guys, we are back and I have my work clothes on, which means one thing: I'm ready to work. And today, the first thing we have to do is make a shorter Allen wrench, because the carburetor has the stupidest design, and these are Allen head with no hex, and so this will not fit between the carburetor and the nut without it rubbing. So we're going to shrink this. Okay, two things we need to do here. This O-ring is busted. This whole entire plate is cracked. don't think I have any JB Weld, which sucks. I'm gonna go look. I do have JB Weld. We're in luck. Here's our JB Weld. So we are going to repair this, make our own gasket with the ultra gray, and then bolt these back together. That's the first step. And I guess this got over tightened because it's cracked. Yeah, it's cracked all the way from the bolt here around the side. So we're just going to squeeze it back together with a clamp and then JB weld it. Actually, let's do it on the vise. That's what we got a vise for. So we'll just squeeze this together. Just enough, like that. And then we will get our JB Weld going here shortly. We're done with our Dremel. We can go ahead and clean up. So I thought about this a little, and I wonder if it makes sense to let the crack open up a tiny bit so that the stuff can actually get in there. I think that's the ticket. And then what we'll do is we'll sand it down on both sides after we do the actual repair here. But first, music. This is JB welded together. You can actually see it there in the crack where we repaired it, and the JB weld is coming out of the crack there. Good sign. That's going to sit for about 10 minutes and be completely hard and ready to be sanded down to get a flat surface. Okay, this is where the manifold touches the engine. And this is what is left of the garbage cheap gasket that came with it. So we have Felpro, and we are going to make our own gasket. We have all this gasket material, and this is what the gasket was made of before. So all we have to do is trace this on the outside, cut it, trace it on the inside, cut it, done. right, we got everything put back together. This time we put gasket maker in between because the O-ring was shot, as you can see here. And we made a new gasket to go from the carb to the bike, and we are ready for reassembly. And I think that we probably will take the fuel tank out and clean it out as well. I never did that, and I'm worried there might have been junk in the bottom of it. Not sure, but I already emptied it, so it doesn't hurt to rinse it out real quick with gasoline. All right, we are wrapping up the work for today, and I'd just like to go over everything with you guys on what we got accomplished with the Garage Find mini bike. So we started having an issue where the string was really hard to pull, but yet you would take the spark plug out and the string would pull easily. It's not gasoline inside of the chamber. I blew it out with air. There's nothing in there. So everyone thinks it's valve lash. So I come in here last night and it's super easy to pull, and I spray some starting fluid in the carburetor and it starts right up. Well, I knew that last time I took the carburetor off, this gasket was shredded. This cheap gasket that came with it. And this O-ring in the manifold was also broken. So today we took the carburetor off, we created a new gasket with gasket material. We redid that part. Instead of the O-ring, because I don't have another one, we used gasket maker on the manifold adapter here to the carburetor, and we put everything back on. I did forget to put lock nuts right here. I did put Loctite though, so I'm hoping that is enough. If that doesn't hold it, I'll pull the nuts back off and I'll put on the lock washers on this side. I just completely forgot about it. And now I am going to wait 24 hours before I put fuel in it and try to start it, because I want that gasket maker to have time to set up. If that is not enough gasket maker, we'll have to pull off this side and do it again. But I think I got it all in the hole where the O-ring was, so I think we're good there. I just don't want to take a chance on messing it up with gasoline flowing through it yet, so we'll wait 24 hours. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to run and edit this right now and get it out to you guys today, and have a great day, guys.